Hi everyone, it's Heidi from Flutterby, heidi.wordpress.com, back again with another Ferrero Friday project, and this time it's a pyramid topped box that holds 2 Ferrero Rocher that opens from the bottom so you can get your Ferrero out. So that's the box that we're going to be making. I've just decorated it simply with some thin knits and a tag. And to start off with, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 15 by 15 centimetres. If you're making this in inches, it needs to be 6.5 by 6.5 because you're going to make it slightly bigger so that you can find the midpoints easily. So on one side of your cardstock, you're going to score at 3.5, at 7, at 10.5 and 14. Then rotate, and on your other side you're going to score at 3.5, at 10.5 and then again at 14. So that's all the scoring you need to do on the scoreboard, but you will need a scoring tool and a ruler in a moment. So you need to fold and burnish these score lines, and this is going to be our top and this is going to be our base. So you can see that you've got that longer section to pop your Ferrero in. Okay, just fold and use your bone folder to burnish. Then what you're going to do is you're going to mark the midpoints along that top section. So I find it useful if you use a Stampin pierce mat and just come along and mark the midpoints. So it's 3.5, so it's about the 1.7 mark. So just come in with your scoring tool and just mark at 1.7. Obviously you could do this with a pencil if you wanted to. And then come in and go from that midpoint down to the score line here. So just, and by doing this on the Stampin pierce mat, you'll find you'll get a reasonable score line without having to press too hard. And you'll see I'm just going backwards and forwards a little bit, so better to make several of marks as we go along. Okay. So you can see there, hopefully, we've got some score lines. So what we're going to do is this section here, when we make that up, that's going to be our front. So if we cut down and across slightly, and this is going to be our tab. So down the side and again, and then cut this one away completely. So it looks like this. Now what I will do is notch out just very slightly those, just to make sure they don't foul when we come to close our box up. Now before we do anything else, let's fold those score lines at the top. And just do that gently with your fingers. Like so. And those come up. And what we're actually going to do is fold those back, and we're going to just trim away the excess because it's quite a small pyramid at the top. There isn't a lot of space inside, and if you don't trim that away, it just sort of fouls really and gets in the way. So by doing that, it just helps keep it nice and flush at the top. Then you're going to come in and punch some holes, whatever size hole punch you've got. I've got a fairly small one here, and just come in and punch 4 holes. Again, you can glue that if you want to, but I found that it really didn't hold very well. So by having that, it just gives you an opportunity to tie it and add your tag as well. So having done that, we now want to glue this section together. So because it's coming on, right, start again. Because it's going to be a box, we're going to be wanting to use our fuse. So just fold that over like so, and then you'll see that the bottom then will fold in quite neatly. If we just trim those tiny corners of those tags away like so, that then folds up really securely at the bottom. And then the top section here, if you fold those pyramids in and then take a piece of ribbon, let's trim that away, and we're going to come in and out at the top. So I've used some of the thin ribbon here that we've got, which is a lovely silver ribbon, and if you cut it at a sharp angle, you should be able to feed that through. So starting from what's going to be our front, so have our seam at the back, come in at the front, fold our flaps in, then out on this one here. Excuse the ruckus, so I've got children at home. Come round and come in from the top, from the outside again, and then feed it back out on the outside. And then you'll find if you just pop those in, just fold them in gently on themselves and just pull together. Those will close up. Those will close up. There we go. To form our pyramid, like so. And once you've got your pyramid, if you just tie a flat knot, and that will just keep it nice and secure. Like so. Then you can pop your Ferrero in. I happen to have a couple here. You'll see just 2 Ferrero fit in there nicely, and fold your box up. Like so. And then what we now want to do is decorate the front of that. So I've die cut some of these, which are from the Flourishing Thinlits. These Flourish Thinlits here, a range of lovely shapes. And what I'm just doing is cutting that extra leaf off the top. Then using some fine tipped glue, I'm just going to come in on the stem there and just dot on the leaves. And you don't want to use too much of this, although it does dry clear. So we're going to leave that to one side just to settle a little bit, and then just do the same. Just dot very gently on the flower, which I've cut from some Peekaboo Peach. Okay, so again, leave that to one side. And then all you need to do is pop the leaf on the front and pop our flower on the top. And then what I've got is one of the sentiments from the Flourishing Phrases, and get it quick, retiring, watermelon wonder. Thank you so very much. And sneak peek of a punch that's coming. Thank you so very much. And actually what I'm going to do is just literally roll the edge of that in the ink. Actually I've smudged that. And now I've dropped it in there. Okay, well, don't do that because otherwise it's going to be a mess. Let's try again. So, very quickly. Right. Stamp. And punch. Then without smudging and getting in a mess, just roll it firmly in the edge of your ink pad, and you'll see you just get that very fine edge of ink around. So without putting an extra layer on, you've got that effect of a layer. And then just punch through at the top with whatever hole punch you happen to have to hand. Thread our ribbon through, and if your point has disappeared, then just cut another one. Then quite simply just take your thread and tie a simple bow on the top. I don't know why I do bows. I hate doing bows on camera, but there we go. That one hasn't worked out too badly. Trim away your tails, and then what I would actually do with that is I would actually pop a glue dot on the back there just to hold that in place, like so. And there we have a pyramid topped two Ferrero holder using some flourish thin knits to decorate. So a quick and easy little decoration to say thank you to someone. I hope you've enjoyed making it and that you'll enjoy making along. Apologies for the noise in the background if you can hear those horrible children. And I hope you come back again soon. Don't forget, if you need any supplies, visit my Stampin' Up shop. Details are in the link description bar below if you're on YouTube. And the new punch will be available for you to purchase from the 1st of June. Or if you want it sooner, from the 1st of May, then if you want to join my team of Flutterbys, then you can get your hands on some new product before anybody else. Thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.